It's crucial to realize that imperial propagandists don't only tell us what to think, they teach us how to think as well. Only half of their job is to feed us faulty information, the other half is to shape the cognitive frameworks through which we form views about that information. This is why both news and opinion portions exist in the news industry. They're not there to show you what Johnny Ma think tank thinks about the topic of the day, they know you aren't, but to model the acceptable thinking parameters on that topic. And the acceptable thinking limits will always assume that the oligarchy and empire systems must not be disrupted or inconvenienced in any manner. Divergent viewpoints will be modeled on how those processes should be progressed, but never on whether they should be advanced at all. That's why your stoner housemate with an 8th grade education will typically have a less truth-based worldview than your renowned expert PhD pundit. They'll devote all of their brains to defending lie-based worldviews since they've been taught both what to think and how to think. The most dangerous radicals of our time are not hardcore jihadists, fundamentalist Christians, white supremacists, communists, or anarchists, rather, they are mainstream supporters of the status quo politics who are slaughtering people all over the world and driving us to Armageddon. This should not be a contentious statement. Certainly, some of the above organizations are harmful and wrong, but they are objectively far less dangerous and lethal than the mainstream ecocidal extremists who are incorrectly labeled centrists and moderates. Dear future generations, sorry for damaging the environment. Nevertheless, in our defense, we did everything we could to avoid inconveniencing ourselves in any way, doing anything we didn't want to do, or taking any real action. Warmongers in the United States want to deliver democracy to Iran, China, North Korea, Russia, Syria, and, at the bottom of the list, possibly the United States. Congratulations to all of my fellow Westerners on the 100th anniversary of presuming to be superior to the Chinese Communist Party. Westerners have always been considerably more barbaric and brutish than any of the populations they've attempted to civilize around the world, and this is still true today. The only reason this isn't obvious to everyone is that our textbooks were written by foreigners. Julian Assange's treatment by the U.S. empire has revealed the U.S. empire's depravity and corruption more than Assange ever could.